Hey guys, so in this video I want to talk about the law of attraction, my take on it. Of course, there are some very famous books out there like The Secret that discuss the possibility of attracting things by thinking about them. And of course, we do create our own reality with our thoughts, our feelings. I also think that it's true that every person has a different kind of potential and every person has different wishes from their heart. Like what's in your heart, that's what's the most important, and that's your potential. So basically, everybody has different dreams. Everybody has different things that they value. So when it comes to the law of attraction, I think you should know that uh, you will attract what's in your heart. That's your potential. So if it's in your heart to for example, become the best sailor in the world, then you will start attracting things that will make it possible for you to, get a boat, get everything you need, and then to get those skills that you need to become a really good sailor, the best sailor. So you, as a person with that dream, attract very different things than somebody who, for example, has the wish to get a Ferrari or to be a really good basketball player or whatever. So it's really important to just find out what's in your heart, what makes you happy, which dream do you have, and then focus on that. So I think that's way more important than just trying to get rich or whatever, which so many people are just too focused on. They think that money is the solution to everything, and it's really not. It doesn't cure cancer. It's never going to do that. I don't think so. They've been putting billions into research, and they still haven't found a cure for cancer. Or maybe the cure for cancer has already been developed, but then those big pharma companies, corrupt as they are, might try to um, prevent that from happening because they will then lose a lot of profit because they won't be able to offer chemotherapy and so on. So I really have my doubts about that. And I think that, um, you know, love is everything. So it all starts with you. And if you can find peace, if you can find happiness within yourself, that's your salvation. Money is not going to give you happiness as much as people would like that to be the case. Of course, it's nice to have a lot of things or to have, the financial means to help your family and your friends and so on. Um, I think the biggest salvation always will be your ability to be grateful, your ability to be content, and of course, the ability to be stable, to be centered, and to remain at peace. And that's something that money can buy, that comes with life experience, that comes with meditation, that comes with a journey to self love, you know. So, the most important thing in life is always going to be the relationship that you have with yourself and what's in your heart, and that's what you need to focus on. Now, if we have very big dreams, then of course money plays a part, perhaps even a big one, but that doesn't mean that only money should be the focus. You should focus on the things that are important to you, and you should focus on the actual dream itself, and then whatever you need will come. And if money is a part of that, then let that come too. Like, there's no reason to think that you can only achieve things with money. No, money is, of course, important and plays a role, but people really need to quit making money number one, and they should start making love number one. They should start to really focus on what's in their heart rather than on shallow things. So that's what I wanted to share in this video and how I view the law of attraction. I hope is clear by now. I think it's different for everybody because everybody has different wishes and dreams. So the law of attraction works very differently for me, for example, than for you because I'm attracting very different things. Like, I'm really into weightlifting, and I have very big dreams, but those take a lot of time to manifest. So what kind of things I'm attracting, of course, are different than what you are attracting, and I can try to pretend and fake that I like, for example, frogs, but I can't keep focusing on frogs if they are not what I'm passionate about, you know? So maybe if I focus on frogs the entire week, eventually I'll start seeing frogs everywhere. I'll start attracting things that are about frogs. But how long can I keep doing that? Not very long, because I'm just not passionate about it. I would grow sick and tired of thinking about frogs after a while. So that proves, if it's not in your heart, you're not going to be able to keep focusing on it. So if you're not crazy passionate about being wealthy and super rich and so on, then don't bother and don't overvalue being super rich, which again so many people do, because it's not the answer. The answer is just making yourself happy, finding happiness within yourself, following your heart, doing what you're passionate about. It's enough to have a roof above your head, to have food in your belly. You don't need $10 million to be well fed and to have, a decent house or an apartment, unless you live in a super expensive country like America. But then you still have that option to move somewhere else, to a country where things are not so ridiculously expensive. So that is just my take on that. And um, I guess the conclusion is the law of attraction um, does work, but only if you focus on what's actually in your heart. And there's nothing you can do to change that. If you're not meant to be a billionaire, then you're not going to be a billionaire. You can focus on that all you want. You can focus on billionaire, 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 but it's just not going to happen if it's not in your heart. Because, as soon as you start pretending and faking because your ego wants something rather than your heart, that is just not going to work. Never does. Because only love prevails. Only through passion, through love, can you really achieve things and keep those things in place. So that's just how it is. I think that's a good thing that everybody has, the ability to manifest different things, because we all have different roles to play, and we can't all be the same. We can't all be a billionaire or a millionaire. You know, you just have to accept your fate and go for what it is that your heart really wants. Thank you for listening.